Tonight I'll be staying at the Henrietta House Hotel in Bath. It's a Radisson Individuals hotel. It's a charming hotel with a lot of character, yet it's still part of a big chain, so you get the benefits of staying at a small independent place and also the benefits of being part of a larger group. Let's take a look inside and see what it's like. This reception area looks quite fancy. It's much nicer than most other places I've stayed at. It's certainly nicer than what you would expect for the price I paid. Stay tuned to the end of the video and you'll see how much I paid to stay here. Now the stairs don't look quite as nice as the hotel's reception area. Oh, I really like the film posters they have on the walls. My room looks really nice. It's much nicer than I was expecting. The reviews on the booking sites were mixed and I wasn't expecting a lot from this hotel. This hotel was one of the cheapest options when I was booking somewhere to stay in Bath, which is the main reason I'm staying here. So far this hotel has really exceeded my expectations. It's a really nice looking room. It has a lot of character as well. When you travel, it's nice to stay somewhere with a bit of character, somewhere with some atmosphere rather than a bland chain hotel. While this is part of a chain, and you have the benefits of staying somewhere that's part of a chain, it feels like a boutique hotel, a small individually run boutique hotel. So I think it ticks all the boxes. It looks like a really good option and I'm glad I got this for the good price. Let's see what's in the room. Here we have a large flat screen TV, much bigger than my TV at home. There are two bedside tables, one on either side of the bed. There's a phone on one side, and we have tea and coffee making facilities. Let's take a look in the kettle. Yeah, that's not too bad. We have some shortbread biscuits. Some tea and coffee. We have some Earl Grey, regular tea, green tea and instant coffee, and some milk. And we had one of those little stands to put your bags on. There's an ironing board, which means there's probably an iron in here. Yep, there it is. And there's also a safe. And we also have a fridge.
with a couple of bottles of water in there.
Okay, let's take a look in the bathroom. There's a toilet, a sink, there's a hairdryer down there, and a proper shower with a big rainfall shower head. And we've got hair and body gel and conditioner. It's always good to stay in a hotel where there's conditioner. And we also have some soap products.
In the bathroom, you've got the sink, and then behind the sink, so the sink is that deep. Behind the sink, you've got another shelf that's that deep. So you've got about a metre, got about this much space between yourself and the mirror. So if you're doing something that requires you to look at yourself in the mirror, like doing your hair or shaving or anything like that, you've really got to stretch across, and it's just like an awkward setup. It's not a practical way to have the shower set up. You could always squeeze in between the sink and the toilet, but that's sort of awkward as well because it's only a tiny space, and you're still going to have this much space between yourself and the mirror. So it's not really a practical setup in the bathroom. I guess there is some sort of limitations with what they can do with their space, but I think they could have designed that bathroom quite a lot better.
There's no wardrobe as such, just a spot on the wall with some hangers.
Now there is one thing that's missing from this room. There's no work desk. And I mean, it's not like there's not enough space for it. It's quite a large room. We've got an ironing board. I guess I could set a computer up on the ironing board, but yeah, no proper work desk, which can be an issue for some people. But other than that, it's a nice place. It's got lots of character. And one problem that you quite often have when there's a hotel that has a lot of character, you sacrifice cleanliness and you sacrifice the standard of amenities. You give that up in order to have a bit of character. Whereas this, it looks like they've kept that. It looks like everything is nice and clean, everything works, and it's charming. And when you're staying in an old historic city like Bath, you may as well stay somewhere charming. It's somewhere that's got the atmosphere that matches the city that you're staying in. So I think this is a great choice. Okay, so what's the bed like in the Henrietta House Hotel? Now, it feels pretty comfy, a little bit firm, but not too firm, sort of a medium firmness, I guess. Yep, it seems like a really comfy mattress, and no complaints with this one.
The hotel has a really nice bar on the ground floor. It feels classy, a definite step up from your standard chain hotel bar. And while it's not super cheap, the drink prices are reasonable considering your surroundings. And with the lack of a work desk in your room, it's a great spot to enjoy a drink and get some work done.
If this hotel was a biscuit, what biscuit would it be?
If this hotel were a biscuit, it would be something traditionally English, a rich tea biscuit. For the most part, this hotel is very well maintained, but there are a few little imperfections that I've noticed. Just a few little areas, like where the finish has chipped off. that looks a little bit shabby, and also down on the floor where the carpet joins the bathroom, that's not finished properly. It looks a little bit shabby. Now, looking past those couple of details, the hotel is otherwise clean and well maintained, and a place I'm happy to stay at. Now, there was another issue coming up the stairway. You do notice that the floor looks a little bit distressed. I'm under the impression that it's supposed to look that way. It's the design they're going for, but I think some people might look at that and think that the place is not finished off properly. Okay, so it's the next morning after my stay at the Henrietta House Hotel in Bath. I think it was a great hotel. I would certainly recommend staying there. There were a few little issues, a little bit of wear and tear, the issue with where the carpet joined the bathroom, and a little bit of wear and tear on some of the fittings. But all in all, it was fairly minor, and I would generally overlook that if I was looking for a place to stay. I think that is vastly outweighed by the extra character atmosphere you get from staying in a place in one of these traditional Georgian style buildings in Bath, which the city is so known for. The place has got loads of character. It's got all of that sort of character that you get in an independent hotel, but you get a little bit of that reassurance of the quality and the other benefits that come with being part of a larger chain. So yeah, I definitely would recommend staying here.